Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Scorpio. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Scorpios, please. All right, so we have the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Your person is also showing up as the Three of Swords. Okay, they're viewing you as the Five of Cups. And the connection, we see the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is going to be maybe a connection, like a fun and exciting, adventurous connection. And we get the Three of Cups. All right, so pay attention to repeating threes here, Scorpio. But I do feel like you could have a Pisces on your hands, or you could have someone here who's just hanging out in your energy. The Three of Cups is confirmation that this person may be around you in some capacity. So they could be a friend, a coworker, they could be a neighbor, something like that, someone you see out and about in the community. Now, I do feel like this person is a fun-loving person, somebody who's really fun to be around. But I also think they're quite thoughtful, creative, selfless, and loving. I also think this is somebody who's awakened. I am getting that, Scorpio, this is definitely a spiritual connection. But this person may kind of hold back when they first meet you, or maybe they're currently around you and holding back. And we see the Fool energy in reverse. It's like they don't want to rush into anything because this person may be healing or has experienced some sort of heartbreak or personal loss. They may also have a third party around them, or maybe you do. Okay, but they don't want to rush into anything. They want to take calculated risks is what I'm getting. Yeah, and that's the Page of Pentacles, taking calculated risks, looking at all the details, not wanting to rush, wanting to be really sure before they make some sort of commitment or move towards you. Now with the Four of Pentacles, my Scorpios, you're probably holding back. You're probably picking up on this, holding back, watching, waiting to see how they behave, waiting to see, or get more information about them, which would be in sort of true Scorpio fashion. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know about them? They may own their own business, Scorpio. They invest effort and creativity into personal fulfillment and wealth. They don't have any children. Again, this is a really specific message that may not resonate with all of you. There could be a generational difference. So they could be a bit older or a bit younger than you. And at the bottom of the deck here, we see relaxed. So you can feel at ease with this person who's likely super approachable. Okay, so I do feel like maybe there's a friendship vibe, there's camaraderie, there's compatibility, there's definitely sexual tension, attraction, but I do think that they're not going to be super overt about it at first. Like this is somebody that doesn't want to ruin things, doesn't want to rush into things. All right, so the Three of Swords could obviously be because there's some sort of third party here. But it's interesting because they're viewing you as the Five of Cups and they're showing up as the Three of Swords. So I do feel like both of you have been hurt by a loved one here in the past, or recent past, we'll put it that way. What else do we need to know? This person may be in their 30s. Again, a really specific message that's not going to resonate with all of you, but it will be confirmation for some. We see this person may have long hair, and we also see ginger. Okay, so they could have red or reddish hair. Also, ginger could be that this is somebody who uses ginger in home remedies, likes to drink ginger tea, ginger cookies, has a cat named Ginger, you name it. All right, and we do see, Scorpio, that this person speaks multiple languages. Okay, let's see what else my Scorpios need to know about this person. What else do my Scorpios need to know about this person? All right, so great fortune. So this is somebody who does have a lot to offer, or they have a lot of abundance. Now, abundance means different things to different people. It could be that this person is comfortable. It could be that this person, does have like a large chunk of savings or has a really good job. All right, we see change in reverse. So I do feel like this is somebody who's pretty fixed, pretty stable is what I'm getting. and we see child energy. Now, this may be someone here that we see they may not have children. They may really want to have children. But I also get with this child energy that there's like this childlike innocence, joy, free-spiritedness here about this person. This might be somebody here who gives you puppy dog eyes, is what I'm seeing. Okay, but again, some of you, they have children, others of you, they don't. All right, this person makes something valuable with their own hands. So again, that might be a business that they've built from the ground up. It could also be this person's an amazing cook, or they love to garden, or they're really good with makeup, or they're a barber, or they cut hair or something. All right, they wear the color red frequently, or they may be wearing red when you meet them. They have lost a loved one within the last year, so that's that mourning energy, that Three of Swords. And Scorpio, they will come into your life when you least expect it. And we get that they speak multiple languages and they've lived in more than one country. So that's going to be a confirmation message for some of you, although it's not going to resonate with each and every one of my Scorpios listening. Now, the Five of Cups tells me they're seeing you as also, in a state of disappointment or sadness. Again, maybe you both have recently lost someone, and if that's the case, my heart goes out to you. I'm sending you peace and ease at this time, Scorpio. But you might just be going through a breakup here, the Five of Swords, or you might be just feeling a little bit depressed, disappointed, left out in the cold, maybe sad about like where your love life is right now. Yeah, there's something here that you're focusing on from your past when you meet this person. And this person definitely sees you as having a choice. So again, you might be still stuck on an ex, or your focus, might be on someone else. So they definitely see you as having a choice here. They really do hope you choose them, though. And the Ten of Cups, yeah, this person sees marriage or commitment or something stable, a happy life with you, a happy relationship, Scorpio. And we see the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. But I do feel like this person might come into your life, Scorpio, when you're mourning something. You may not be feeling like the best version of yourself. You may be feeling, disappointed about your finances. There could be something here going on with your health. You may be experiencing creative blockages, but Spirit has a funny way of sending us soulmates just when we need them, right? All right, what do they notice about you or really like about you? So they see you as the poet archetype. You express soul insights in symbolic language. All right, this person may even compliment you on your vocabulary or love that you read, or just feel like you're just very eloquent in the way that you communicate your feelings. And they see you as a mentor, so passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So they see you as somebody that, has a lot to teach others, whether you're a teacher or mentor or not, but that like people respect you and people come to you, or they come to you for knowledge, for information, for advice. But most of all, Scorpio, they're seeing you here as the Queen archetype, so radiating the regal feminine and using her benevolent authority to protect others. Okay, whether you're masculine or male or female, it doesn't matter. We all have masculine and feminine energies. But they see you as kind. They see you as a leader. Okay, they see you protective of you and yours, which is very Scorpio energy. Now they're viewing the relationship is showing up as the Knight of Wands. So I do think this is going to be a passionate connection. And we do see that it may be kind of unexpected. It might kind of come out of nowhere or come in quickly. All right, we see truth as a foundation. This connection remains anchored in honesty. Okay, so being truthful, being completely honest and open and raw with one another. And this connection invites emotional openness. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like what's so good about this, Scorpio, is like you finally meet somebody that isn't afraid to meet you where you are, or somebody who's not afraid of your scorpionic emotional depth. Because not everybody can hang. All right, and we see that, yeah, you definitely need somebody who's emotionally intelligent. This person understands their feelings and communicates with awareness. They respond rather than react. And I think this is also really refreshing and mature. And we see that this connection, Scorpio, enters your life to move something forward. it creates change by highlighting what can no longer stay the same. So this is going to be a catalyst for growth, and that's not only for you, but I also think for them as well. All right, let's see what else we need to know. Anything else we need to know? All right, so we see manifesting the one. Very soon, your true love will arrive, Scorpio. Very nice. Friend-zoned, a lack of passion in this companionship. So I don't think that's the case. I feel like more than anything, this could be somebody like a friend of yours already, or you're introduced through friends. Yeah, because the energy is fun and lighthearted, but it may be uncertain. And this is someone who's going to spend a lot of quality time with you. You know, that's their love language, just doing the everyday things together. So be the witness to each other's lives. All right, any important dates or times here, please? All right, so it's not too late to make changes. Okay, so in a lot of my Scorpios, I do feel like you're focused on healing and personal growth when this person comes in. And we see the month of May being important. So maybe some of you, this person, you know, you met this person in May, or you started noticing them hanging around you in May. May is Taurus and Gemini energy, so they could have a birthday, or maybe you have a birthday in May and you have Scorpio, you know, rising, moon, Venus, or North Node sign. But the month of May being important here to this connection. All right, my lovely Scorpios, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.